Bonjour, bienvenue au French Tech Podcast. Welcome to the French Tech Podcast. Still here at Big Data World covering the event today. And I have two great guests here from AB Tasty.
Yeah.
Could I ask you to introduce yourselves, please?
Sabrina first.
Myself. I'm Sabrina. I'm a customer success manager for APAC for AB Tasty. I help the clients get onboarded to the software. I teach them about testing and personalization and how to improve their overall customer experience strategy. And and I'm having a good time.
Nice. Hi guys, I'm Simon Laloz. I'm marketing manager Asia Pacific for AB Tasty. So we've been here around since 1 year, and my job basically is to make sure the company is well known, create awareness around conversion rate optimization, AB Tasty and Experimentation everywhere in Asia and in Pacific. So organizing a lot of events, conferences, webinar like this, talks. It's pretty
So many of our audience, the people watching us, are entrepreneurs who are your target audience as well.
Yeah.
So could you give us an elevator pitch of what your product does?
Yeah. So basically, AB Tasty is a conversion rate optimization platform. So what we do is that in one click, we can personalize your website and organize a lot of experimentation. So it's really easy. You don't have to have any technical skills, and you can in 1 minute make a test on different target audience to see which experience will works better. That's like the basics of A/B testing. That's why we call A/B testing.
Yeah. So we actually work very closely with a lot of retail brands. We help them decide, test different types of designs, functionalities to see which version actually performs better to help increase the number of transactions and the number of conversions on their website.
Right. And I'm just going to add that if you're an entrepreneur, you have traffic, you're optimizing your funnel, check out their product. It's really amazing. I've used it. I've been fortunate to I've used it in the past, and I really, really loved it. So yeah, I think it's a great product. So I like asking people about both the things that they're excited about right now in their field and the things that keep them up at night, the challenges. So could you tell us about one thing that you're really excited about, maybe either for your company, for the industry, or for conversion optimization in general?
Well, the thing is, like, I'm really excited is that the platform is super easy to use, and like I'm not a tech guy especially, so like in terms of marketing, in terms from what I'm doing, using those kind of tools are becoming much more easier without really having to know a lot about the technical part, and that's what makes me happy because then I can implement different stuff. I'm much more confident, but I was a bit scared about that before. That's what makes me really, really happy. I don't know what you think.
Yeah. I mean, I see that same excitement and amongst the customers when they are first introduced to AB Tasty. A lot of them are marketers or e-commerce teams where they're not very familiar with code. So that means that they're for them to conduct tests, which usually requires some like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, they're now able to do that with the platform, and it really empowers them, and they feel so much more confident with actually testing new ideas and overall like working towards improving the conversions. But back to your question, I'm really excited about the opportunity that AB Tasty has in Asia because we work mostly with the e-commerce scene, right? And for us, seeing that the e-commerce growth is pretty huge and it's exponentially growing, right? There's more and more opportunity for A/B Tasty or for testing and personalization as a whole to really improve the customer experience when it comes to buying things online, when it comes to making more money for the businesses, obviously. I'm really excited about us just being here in the APAC region and just educating people around about A/B testing and personalization.
Because you've landed in Singapore about a year ago, right? With
Yeah.
A/B testing.
Yeah, actually,
So
we've
it's
been.
fairly recent.
It's been 1 year exactly we're here, so we're celebrating that in 2 weeks. We're organizing a webinar, lunch and learn. They're doing 1 week, having the team from Paris as well coming here. So it's really exciting. It's amazing to see like how much we've done in 1 year and how much we still have to do. But we have to say we've put the good bases during 1 year. It has been incredibly fast. We started here a year ago. We were 2 people only. Now we're 5. We're still expanding.
Oh, amazing.
Already having more than 20 clients, so it's pretty doing well. But there's still so much to do.
So there's obviously a lot of great opportunities here in the region. As you said, massive growth. E-commerce is one of the fundamental drivers of that growth. What is a challenge in this area that that keeps you up at night? Yeah.
The thing is that when we talk about experimentation, as I said before, people don't really have an understanding of how it is and how much we can do with it,
Right.
and how easily we can do it. So one of the big challenges is really to educate people and educate the entrepreneur on the easiness of experimenting and really the value that you can have.
Right.
So it's a lot of teaching and spreading the word about experimentation.
I imagine that you can use some real life use cases though, right? To convince people, say, well, we worked with these clients. This
Sure.
are the results that we obtained.
Yeah, I think one thing that we can obviously leverage on is that we've been present in like France for 7 years now, and
Yes,
we're
yeah.
also in the US. And these markets are obviously more mature compared to Asia in general. So we've had a lot of success with big brands like L'Oreal, the Louis Vuitton Group, LVMH. We like in Asia in general, or APAC in general, we actually see a lot of use cases in Australia. So we work together with Foley, with in Hong Kong we work with HKBN, and in Thailand Parabai, and they've seen a lot of improvement when it comes to conversion rates and their
Right.
overall customer
Yeah.
experience. So there's lots of testimonials online, and you can find them. But for me personally, it's been very fulfilling to see that the culture of experimentation in general has really picked up, globally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think even, well, it works great for big companies such as L'Oreal, right? But even for entrepreneurs,
Yes.
you can start A/B testing
Oh,
with
yeah.
one line of code. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what I remember from using your product. It was
Yeah.
just inserting one single line of code.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It opens up so many opportunities to optimize your conversions
Yeah.
and to
For like entrepreneurs,
find out what works.
yeah, we have a couple of, a handful of smaller companies that work with us, and a lot of them are, I would say, startups. So
Yeah.
for them, they've been able to use and leverage on A/B testing to, conduct experiments that happen over a longer time. So for them, I think it's really important for them, especially especially when you're a
Yeah.
startup, to really make sure that you're getting the conversions. You might be spending a lot of money on traffic acquisition with your Google ads, Facebook ads, and whatnot, but at the end of the day, you want
Yeah.
them to convert and actually collect the money and sign-ups. So we are working with a startup in Singapore called Beam and Go. They're based here, but they actually work. They're actually a platform for overseas foreign workers
Oh,
from the Philippines to actually send money back to their families in the form of gifts, as opposed to sending the actual money. So for them, they've been using A/B testing to test different landing pages through split testing to see which one converts better in terms of sign-ups. And they're also testing certain like product pages, product listing pages, where they can see which can actually increase more the engagement.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And so, final question before we wrap up. What are you hoping to get out of this conference here today? What are you excited about for today's conference?
Really getting a sense of the market. See a lot of our clients are here as well, so see how we can help them. Because then we can go and see like some different platform like CMS, customer management success, that we can see and see how we can work with them as well. So developing partnership as well, because like as A/B testing, we work as well with a lot of GMP and those kind of things. So it's a lot about as well like creating a whole like community around it. So it's really good to see like everything that is happening. So that is the main key point.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Well, all right. Thanks very much for coming in. Really
well.
enjoyed
Thank
talking
you
to
very
you.
much.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Thank you.